Hi, I'm Gabby from Ray Studios, and today I'm going to be comparing the Saramonic SR-M3 with the Rode Videomicro. Now, if you're in the market for what I will call a perfect block microphone, you have to be looking at one of these two. This is probably some of the best entry-level microphones. It's kind of shame to call this entry-level, the audio quality is too good. They're both actually very good, but I'm going to be comparing, and I said on my last review for this microphone that they're not very comparable, and that's because the audio quality of this one is a little bit too high compared to this one. But there are some advantages of the Rode Videomicro that I wouldn't counter out. They're both pretty good microphones. So first, I'm going to talk about the advantages of this microphone, and then I'm going to talk about the advantages or disadvantages of the other microphone. This microphone have way better audio quality. So if audio quality is something that you care about more than anything, that's the microphone to get. These also have a very easy to get kind of battery, so it won't be draining battery out of your camera. It uses its own battery. So for people who have, like for example me, I have a Sony camera that use battery a lot. They drain the battery out of your camera. Having this microphone is, it's a little advantage. You won't be using any extra battery to power the microphone. Another big advantage of this is that you can actually not only use it for blogging, but use it for some professional shooting, because you can monitor your audio, something that this one can't. And in this case, I have the A7R Mark II, which I can monitor the audio directly from the camera. I already tested out in my previous review. It's pretty much the same monitoring from the mic that from the camera, so yes, it worked very well. But I also have the Sony a6300, that's the camera I'm shooting with right now, and that camera doesn't have a headphone jack. So for some cameras, this microphone is very, very useful. Another thing that this microphone have, that this one have it, is a low cut filter, which is very aggressive, very, very useful when you're in situations where there is a lot of wind. On my previous review, I tested out on an airplane, and the way it cut that rumble noise of the engine of the airplane is fantastic. It also have a plus 10 dB boost. Personally, I didn't find it so useful, but it probably is useful for some people. Generally speaking, another great thing about this mic is the shock mount. Okay, it's small and it doesn't work as well as this one, but the fact that it's small is very easy and very practical, reduces the space, and it's easier to carry this microphone around. And talking about carrying the microphone around, one of the things that I complained about this microphone on my previous review was that this doesn't have a carrying case. I mean, I don't know why all microphones don't have that, especially when it's aimed at bloggers, right? So you need to travel, you need to put this somewhere. So something that I find out that is very interesting is that this is my sunglasses case. I actually lost my sunglasses, so I have an empty case laying around, and look at this, it's just perfect for this microphone. It gives very good protection, you can carry it around, and look how small it is. You can even hang it from your belt, from your pants or something. This is really cool. And let's say you don't have an empty sunglasses case, this is so affordable, so cheap, like a couple of dollars, you can buy one. So there you have it. This is the Saramonic SR-M3 advantages. Now I'm gonna be talking about the advantages or disadvantages of this microphone. And one of the advantages this microphone have over this one, I gotta say, is build quality. This is so strongly built. Let me see if I can put this dead kitty out. So this is all metal, and it really feels like it's impossible to break, right? And in case you like, this is a matter of preferences, so I didn't mention it. I like more this cable over this one, even so this looks cool, that it's red and it's like a cold wire cable, it looks nicer, and for some people it might be more practical. Like I say, it's a matter of preferences. I like more the longer cable that you can just wrap around the microphone. Is pretty much invisible. Now this mic is kind of like, it's screaming out, say, look at my cable mic, it's, I don't know, it's direct too much attention, and it's a matter of preferences. but basically the build quality I would say is pretty good on the mic. But the shock mount, which works a little bit better than this one, the build quality, well, so let's put it this way, I broke one already, and this costs $10. Actually a little bit more than $10, like $12, so shame. This is too expensive, the replacement. I don't know, it's up to you. This is easy to break and very hard to transport. Like you can put it in your bag. This one actually I can put it on my backpack as it is without any carrying case or anything, just throw it in there, and because it's so compact, the shock mount is so small, it's nothing to break. Because I put this on my backpack, well okay, I broke the shock mount. The Dead Kitty does a pretty good job of blocking the wind, and it looks really nice. But as you can see, this looks kind of big compared to this. You can see the size. Size that they're similar, but basically one is longer than the other one, but one is thicker. You can see the size here. Put it there, cover my face so the focus is going to the microphones. And here is one on top of the other one. And I show you something that also like really backed me about the raw Videomicro. When I attach this microphone, it ends flush with the camera, so I can do this. Just let the camera rest on its back. So if you're vlogging and going around, eventually you just want to rest your camera on some table somewhere. With this other mic, that's kind of tricky. Let me see if I can put that in, because it's always kind of touching on the back, and you're putting a lot of tension on the shock mount. So that's something I don't like about this microphone. It's kind of coming out. If you're doing video and at some point say, okay, that would be a nice picture, and I'm gonna take a picture, the microphone is hitting your forehead. That doesn't happen with this mic. So another thing to consider when buying this mic. Other than that, they're both great microphones. Like I say, the biggest difference of these two is audio quality. Another advantage of this one is once you plug it in, you don't need to turn it on or do anything, just start recording. So if you're this kind of people that don't want to pay too much attention about what you're doing, you just like all the time just start recording and, well, this is the microphone to go. It's very easy to use, just plug it in and that's it. Forget about everything. With this one, you need to remember to turn the microphone on and remember to turn it off when you finish. If not, you're gonna run out of battery. That's a big problem. So that's it. That's the two main characteristics and difference between this mic and this mic. They both very recommendable, but like I said before, audio quality this one, practical use maybe this one. So there you have it. Hope you like this video. If you like it, please comment, like, share, and subscribe.